What would have been a quick foray into the steppe has turned into opportunity. Not for the Ishkas, but for the Aserai. Partia had no issue with Nukar. His father overstepped his bounds, but Nukar was always simply dutiful. Now that he is thrust into the limelight with the passing of his father, it has been made clear that bad blood is passed from generation to generation. Nukar undoubtedly seeks revenge. His father's kingdom spanned the deserts once, and it would all have been his had it not been for Partia. As the lion turns westward to strike down his quarry once and for all, he cannot help but wonder. Unkid left Nukar a castle and a casus belli. What will Partia leave his children? Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome back to another chapter in the Adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. The steppe must wait, lest one villain simply be replaced with another. Like a treacherous disease, Nukar's Aserai have begun to spread once more, chasing after the Sultan, festering far too close to the Ishkasi heartlands for comfort. Like all troubles, it must be excised while it is weak, for if left unattended, even the smallest of wounds can take down the mightiest of warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. A surprising turn of events at the end of the previous chapter, as it was not the Khuzait, but the Aserai, who rode north to take Karenya Castle. From Dynastica, they pushed forward and started to fill this power vacuum that we were hoping to create for ourselves, of course. Here I thought the Khuzait perhaps moved forward and took back what they think to be rightfully theirs, but nope. Nope. It was the Aserai. And so today, we head west. We take back Karenya Castle, we take back Dynastica, and we take Gao's Castle. Oh, how I wish those many years ago I had simply pressed on, ignored the demands of my vassals for peace, and just taken Gao's Castle. Back when that was all they had, back when Unkid was still their Sultan. It matters not. Today, the wrongs of the past will be righted. Folks, we're diving in to episode 150. And to commemorate this massive milestone, we're going in with an extra long session. And that's why, in fact, the session is ever so slightly delayed. I hope you don't mind, and I hope it'll be worth it. Again, folks, just want to mention as always, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, the best way to make sure that happens is by leaving a like and a comment down below. It really lets me know, looking at the numbers really quickly, just what the interest levels are for the various series on the channel. Lets me know what I should keep going, what I should slow down, what I should change. I read all the comments as well. I take it all into consideration. I try to integrate it all into the decisions we make, into the story we're telling, and beyond that as well, beyond my own uses in those senses, it also really helps the channel in general, and just lets YouTube know as well that folks are still interested in Bannerlord on the channel, lets YouTube know that this content is still relevant to you, so that when you're looking around, you'll get notifications and updates and things like that as it pertains to not just this channel, but Bannerlord specifically, and other things that are similar too. So in quite a few ways, it makes a very big difference, but like I said, sort of most importantly, it lets me know that folks are interested, and through comments, through reading all your comments, I'm able to see what you guys think, what you guys feel, and what you would like to see. On which note, as I've been talking about, we're going to be heading west, and just eliminating the Aserai finally, and maybe even going toe-to-toe with the Western Empire afterwards, before we turn back and fight the Khuzait. Now, some of you suggested that we keep pushing further and further into the steppe, and it's no big deal if the Aserai sort of fill in the vacuum behind us, because then we can turn around and eliminate the Aserai even more easily than the Khuzait, because the Aserai don't have the numbers. My concern, I took that into consideration as well, but my concern with that is that as the Aserai gain more and more territory, because they're going to be, that's exactly what they're going to be doing, they're just going to follow us and put under siege everything that we conquer without leaving behind any garrison. And then eventually, inevitably, you know, their militias are going to grow stronger. They're probably going to start convincing various nobles to join them as vassals, and they're probably going to start collecting mercenaries once again as well. And the next thing you know, now we're dealing with two powerhouses in the steppe, and that's not something I want to deal with. That's not a thought I welcome whatsoever. So the Aserai died today. If we're very fortunate, the Khuzait, who have been significantly weakened, I mean, yes, they'll still be sort of venturing forth, they'll still try to strike at us, but hopefully not with the same level of intensity, hopefully only with weakened forces, hopefully in a way that our vassals can actually tackle them. hopefully, we're also able to push for peace with the battalions. Yes, there will be a heavy, heavy tribute, but I think it's necessary. It is going to cost us actually a bit more influence than I think what we have right now. I mentioned this at the end of the previous session as well, that this is where my head's at, and many of you in the comments suggested that yes, that is the way to go, just peace with the battalions. Some of you suggested that I should ride over and make peace with payment, but we see just how temporary that really is. So honestly, I'm willing to spend the influence to just get this peace. However, I think we need 3,200, but actually 3,300, because it costs 100 just to propose the peace in the first place. And I don't mind the tribute. We'll be making that money back in no time. The other thing that's been pointed out, and rightfully so, is that quite a few of our clans are actually not too pleased about current circumstances. And this is a bit of a bummer, I'll be completely honest. The reason why they're so upset about current circumstances, the reason why our relations have taken these hits that they've taken, is because I like to show mercy. Because I am merciful, and I suppose the people that are in my army with me are not, they don't like it when I show mercy. And so these relations across the board have been dropping. A lot of these guys were, you know, in the hundreds, were at 100. Some of them were in the, you know, high 90s, high 80s, high 70s, and now it's all dropped. Some of you suggested that we support these clans to improve relations in that way. However, the benefit is minuscule. It barely makes a difference at the cost of 50 influence, and you can see how important influence is for other matters right now. So instead, I have a few tricks up my sleeve that I'm hoping to utilize. I'm hoping to take advantage of, I suppose, in order to improve these relations once more. I just have to kind of remember who doesn't like me. So Ormidoving doesn't quite care for me anymore. Otherwise, we've got Varos as well. These guys aren't having a good time right now. I'm very concerned. Some of you brought this up as well, and I am genuinely very concerned that some of these guys will get convinced away from me. And it's just like, I can't have that happen. I can't lose what I've already spent so much time and effort gaining, you know? So it looks like the Skolder Brotva, the Ormidoving, and Varos are the three clans that I have to pay the most attention to make sure they, you know, stick around and don't have any wandering thoughts. Let's put it that way. So that's important to keep in mind for me. Now over here, Nadea, and so Nadea is Varos, Melkea is Ormidoving, and I believe we have Ugbil is Skolder Brotva. Okay, fair enough. We have Vagaroving as well. Okay. All right. So we have. I want a couple of them. It's a rock and a hard place, because I want them in my army to improve relations, but every time we take a holding, we're going to be hurting relations by showing mercy. Some of you were suggesting that maybe the time to show mercy has passed us. I don't think so. I think that would, I mean, if it happens, oof. If there was a time for that to happen, it is when Arwa fell. But Partia has been merciful for all his time. Why change now is what I wonder. Let's go ahead and leave a bit of a garrison at Aserai Castle over here, hoping again to hold back wow, that pop-in. Hoping to hold back the Aserai or the Khuzait, whoever decides to come over here. We don't need to leave too much behind, but something, right? Something. How about we go ahead and drop off, say, a handful of the Yan champions. Why leave the wounded behind first? They'll heal up quickly enough. Some fan champions, we can leave behind some Valanian sergeants. I'm thinking as well that as we return to Donestica, we'll actually go past it first to pick up some soldiers at Hassan Falk and the area around it, at Shabal Zamar and whatnot, and then loop back and take Donestica, because, again, there are decent quality troops available down there for us, so I want to take advantage of that. Apart from that, let's go ahead and drop off these Sturgian Spearmen. Let's leave behind... I really don't know. The, Sturgian, no. Sure, the Sturgian Heavy Spearmen, the Hired Blades. Perhaps we leave behind, I mean, this is nothing. There's 15 soldiers, and then, of course, the militia is going to grow. It'll buy us, what, like, half a day's worth of time? I almost wonder if this is a bad call over here. Just losing high-quality soldiers. All right, let's leave a few soldiers behind, though. Fine. About 15, 14, yeah. Let's leave a few of them behind, and let's make our way out. I could manage the castle over here, see what's going on. It's all upgraded to its fullest strength. I am glad I checked, though. Let's train militia instead. I don't know how much of a difference that'll make over here. Plus 0.26. I don't know if it rounds it up or if it keeps the remainder and stores it for later. I don't know how that works, but I'll take it. +5 per tick, not too bad. They'll be 20 by the time we hit Karenya Castle. Defending here, 20 defending here, I mean, between the militia and the garrison. Let's go ahead and leave and make our way over to, yeah, Karenya Castle. Seems like Mihir might actually come over here and strike at Aserai. How about we do this? How about we... Let's see, we got Varos, Ormidoving, and Skolder Brodfa. Do we have any doubles here? No, eh? Can we bring anybody else in, perhaps? Nope, not at the moment, at least. I just kind of want to do a bit of a swap around and leave somebody behind to maybe protect Aserai Castle. Let's go ahead and leave behind... let's go ahead and leave behind Nadea. Because I think them we get along sort of the most with, right? Oh, that's weird that the overlay doesn't go all the way to the edge of the screen, but... Varos, sorry. We get along okay with these guys. It's actually different between Malkea and Erinix and the different members, I guess. But sure, you know what? Let's go ahead and leave Nadea behind. A little risky, but hopefully I'm not going to live to regret that decision. And over we go to Karenya Castle. And as we do that, really quickly over here, let's take a look at our characters as well, because there are a couple of updates and upgrades to make, rather. Tactics for myself. Swift regroup decreases the duration of the disorganized state after breaking sieges and raids by 15%. Okay. You can escape from battles by leaving 50% fewer soldiers behind. That's actually not bad in a worst case scenario. Improviser. No morale penalty for disorganized state in battles, in sally out, or when being attacked. I like that a lot more. Lose 25% fewer men when breaking into and breaking out from a settlement under siege. I think I like Improviser more than Swift regroup. Just because of that no morale penalty, for example, when being attacked. Yes, let's go with Improviser. And then down over here for my stewardship, we have Erenikos Mules, 20% increased carrying capacity for pack animals, trade penalty for pack animals reduced by 20%, okay. Or Erenikos Horses, 10% increased carrying capacity for troops, trade penalty for mounts are reduced by 20%. I think I prefer this. 10% increased carrying capacity for troops versus 20% for pack animals. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, we're going to go with Erenikos Horses. In a different life, or if our old life had continued, then perhaps it would have been the mules, but no. It is the horses. And then for medicine, we will... Self-medication increases my healing rate by 30% and my movement speed by 3%. Or preventative medicine, improving my hit points by 5. And after each battle, I heal 30% of lost hit points. Oh, that's huge. That second half is huge, because it means that if we have back-to-back battles, and I die in the first one, I'll be able to fight that second one. Because I think the threshold is at, like... I think the threshold... I thought it was at 20%. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's higher. But at least it takes us closer to that threshold, if not past it. So preventative medicine, it is. Alright, wonderful. Danny the Swift, meanwhile, over here has trained her pole arm skill. Let's go ahead and give her... let's go ahead and give her... Sure, cavalry, why not? Increases damage by 2% with pole arms while mounted. Cavalry troops in the formation you're leading have their damage increased by 2%. It's not really going to be used all that much, I don't think, but sure, let's go for it. Athletics, having going, slightly increases your persuasion chance, increases party size by 5, right? Stamina, increases crafting stamina recovery rate, increases your prisoner size limit by 5, and decreases prisoner escape chance by 10%. Let's go ahead and let's do having going, because I feel like it's a bit more fitting for her as a trader, as a caravan master, right? So having going, it shall be. We also have 1 free attribute point and 1 free focus point. Danny the Swift, what to do with you? She hasn't been trading. It's been some time since she's traded, but perhaps I shouldn't, perhaps I should increase her trade anyway to stay true to her origins, I suppose. Having her charm be higher isn't a bad idea either. My thinking is she's the one who's staying right now and improving relations at Hassanfal. So why don't we go ahead and improve her social skills, right? Because that seems fitting, I would say. And yes, let's top up her trade as well. Because again, I feel like that seems fitting. Anjikin the Swift, meanwhile, her scouting has improved. Day Traveler or Night Runner. Movement speed bonuses during daytime or nighttime, and increased sight range during daytime or nighttime. Let's go ahead and give her Night Runner over here. About that. Oh, and she's got a focus point too. Her trade is maxed out already. So why don't we top up her stewardship, because it's close to being topped up. Don't know what difference it would really make. I guess it might reduce the wages that she'd have to pay when she's in charge of a caravan. I can't remember if she is currently or is not, but sure, why not stewardship? Fine. Leotold the Smith over here has quite a few focus points. I'm surprised that I have left that for that long, but okay, that's my bad. His throwing has gained a perk. Mounted Skirmisher, decrease mounted accuracy penalties by 20% while using a throwing weapon. Mounted troops under your command deal 10% more damage with thrown weapons, okay? Or Perfect Technique. Projectile speed increased by 25%. Troops under your command increase their projectile speed by 10%. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go with Perfect Technique. Seems being a perfectionist seems more fitting for Leotold. Go with that Perfect Technique. And then his five focus points. Oh my god. What to do with you, buddy? All right, well, with his attribute point, we'll go ahead and get endurance, because that'll improve his... Not that he needs more smithing, but I think it's fitting for a smith to have higher endurance. It'll help his athletics and his riding a bit as well, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. Sure. As for the focus points, my god, I don't even know where to begin. We could give him... Okay, let's go ahead and improve his throwing one more step. Why not? His two-handed is already topped up. We could also improve his athletics and riding, I guess. Right? Have him not die as easily. Sure, let's go with athletics. And perhaps another step. I wish over here would tell me if he's on horseback or not, so I don't have to flip between screens, you know? I don't have to flip between screens. Let's top up his athletics, just because, you know, there's like smithing related stuff in here. There's also like XP gain and hit point regeneration and stuff like that. So I do think I want this to be topped up. And apart from that, let's go ahead and give him... Sure, riding. It's pretty high. Push it up a bit further. Why not? I don't know. I feel like I've made a mistake over here with Leotold the Smith. But he's maxed out his throwing, he's maxed out his two-handed, he's maxed out his smithing, now his athletics as well. Yeah, you know, actually, I think it's fine. I think we're fine there. So there's the Scholar over here, improving his medicine skill. Let's go ahead and get you Siege Medic. Losses to the Siege Bombardment. Sorry, losses to Siege Bombardment has a 50% chance of getting wounded instead of getting killed. 30% increased chance to recover lethal wounds in Siege Assaults. It's not bad. Or Veterinarian. Oh, that's to help lame horses and cavalry. Alright, let's go with Siege Medic then. Good stuff. I believe that's everything for you. Yep. And then Regbold of the Hills, our scout over here, has improved his scouting. Foragers, when moving through steppes or forests, reduce food consumption by 10%. That's not bad. In fact, that's what we're going to be doing very soon. Also, 15% reduction in disorganized state during... Okay, disorganized state recovery duration. And Beast Whisperer, when moving through steppes or plains, you have a 5% chance of finding a mount daily. That's wild. Increased carry capacity from pack animals by 10% too. Nah, we're going to go ahead with Foragers. I feel like that's a bit more fitting based on his backstory and everything as well. So Foragers, it shall be. And that is all of the upgrades done. Again, it was pointed out that I've been leaving those upgrades for far too long in the comments. And again, thank you for bringing these things to my attention. I've been noticing it, but I've always been kind of like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it later. It's fine. But no, I think it's important to deal with it ASAP because, as it was said in the comments, we need every advantage we can get. Okay, I kind of wish I'd kept Nadea with me, but this might work out just fine. So here is sort of a part of what I was hoping to do in order to improve relations. I don't think we're close enough over here. Let's see what we can do. Move up here, and we set Melkea loose here. Or actually, you know what? Let's start with Skolverbrotva, because we're negative with these guys. Let's go ahead and dismiss you from the army, Ugdil, and give chase. Come on, catch him, catch him. Okay, good. Now we're going to dive in. We're going to assist him in this battle. Before we dive in, though, let's take a look at our party over here, see what we've got. Now, yes, this took us slightly off course from Karenya Castle, but not the end of the world, not too far away. I wasn't going to chase them to the end of the world, but I do want to try and improve relations when possible. Looks like some of the militia over here are actually willing to join us, which is great. Some folks we can leave behind as garrison here and there. Especially as we go down to Danustica and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if the Khuzait take Karenya Castle for themselves, you know. I would not be surprised at all if that's exactly what ends up happening as we start dealing with the Aserai. But it's fine. Because what I need to do is I need to eliminate at least some enemies. You'll remember though that at the end of the day, it can be a little irrelevant. Because the Northern, or was it the Southern Empire, They rose up from literally nothing. They had no holdings. They ended up having, at one point, a city and a castle. We took it back quickly enough, but, you know, at the end of the day, anything can happen. I do want to fight this fight, by the way, just to, again, warm myself up a little bit and get a bit more action sprinkled in today. Many of you mentioned that the auto-resolving was definitely a bad idea last time. The reason why I was doing the auto-resolving is because a couple of sessions ago, I feel like maybe it was a couple of weeks ago now, maybe, we had some really good results with auto-resolving when it was like stacked numbers. And I was just like, why fight, you know, 1,000 versus 200, making up numbers here, obviously. Like, let's not do that. Let's instead, you know, get on to bigger and more pressing matters. Didn't work out. Didn't work out last time. Lesson learned. Gotta get you to dismount. Line formation. Loose formation. Go. Archer's got some kills in, looks like. Alright. Oh my god. Feels like a wasted ammunition, actually. It's wild to see. I don't think it ever gets old seeing the bolts and the arrows come through. Oh. I did not see that coming. I can finish these guys off nice and early. Again, we've got the advantage in this battle already. It's a matter of a little bit of training, I suppose. Charge, they've got the high ground over there. Alright, we're okay. Go, let's go, let's go. Down he goes. Looks like they are charging forward. Oh. Down you go. Excellent. Cavalry pull back. Ah, I just missed him. Just missed him. What are we doing over here? Down he goes. Infantry are riding up. Yep, pulling the cavalry back. I am hoping to get a bit more training done for our infantry. I feel like they could use it for sure. Almost tempted to tell my horse archers not to fire. Though, there are some horse archers that could use some training too, actually, if I recall correctly. So I wouldn't mind. Basically, I want to have a more well-rounded army. One more thing to mention, actually, with regards to those auto-resolves from last time. I feel like it's important to remember that I think, could be mistaken, but I'm fairly certain that our army is a lot weaker as far as the ratio is concerned now than previously. We are riding with greener troops, with more recruits, but I do want to many of your points, again, as my council, I do want to limit that reduction in overall quality. I want to make sure that we're not just a bunch of recruits marching around. I want to make sure that we are, in fact, maintaining a decent ratio, I guess. Pull back a little bit. The horse archer's getting a couple of kills. The sharpshooter's getting some kills as well. From a great distance, too. Tossing javelins at me? Oh, those are the horse archers back there. Fair enough. Fire away. Look at those numbers drop. I love watching... I love this in, like, Total War games as well. When archers just whittle down numbers like that, I absolutely love seeing the numbers go down. Look at that. They were at 101 or something, weren't they? Absolute field it. Infantry, charge. This should not be a problem. Cavalry, push you in there. There we go. And that's basically the victory. Good stuff. There's the cavalry pushing in as well. Give them a charge order. Beautiful. Hopefully the infantry got a bit of training. Looks like though all the kills were from our highest tier soldiers. Well done, men. Well done. That was some good shooting. That was some great shooting. No surprise, this victory. We're not going to do every small battle. This one really, I guess, in hindsight should have been auto-resolved, but I do still think we did better than the AI would have. I feel like the AI would have certainly at least taken some losses. At least some losses. And, again, knowing my luck, it would be my favorite soldiers. Very well, very well. Battle is won. A couple of stragglers back there being chased down, it looks like. The victory is ours. 1 left, no one died, 9 leveled up. Not going to complain about that. I kind of wish we got a couple of kills. Like killed Roosevelt over here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to regret. No, actually, it's fine. I was going to say I'm going to regret not speaking to him first, but we came here as the assisting army. We didn't engage the conversation. Ugdil is happy, came just in time. Relations increased, beautiful. I will not forget your help, he says. Yes, please do remember it. Roosevelt, you're my prisoner now. You know what I could check, actually, that reminds me, as we pick up the militia over here and maybe these prisoners as well. We got room for them, so sure, I guess. Drag them along for now. But yeah, grabbing a noble prisoner reminds me that I should also check where all of these noble clans have holdings. Because if I can leave behind some prisoners, some noble prisoners especially, in their dungeons, relations will improve that way as well. And quite significantly too, if memory serves me right. So that's a good way to improve relations too. Because it is a daunting situation right now. I'm a little worried about what might happen if I don't improve those relations. But hey, a little bit of work done with the, who was it again? The Skolderbrotva? Great. Go ahead and bring you back in here. Ugdil, yes, join me again. Nadea, keep roaming, that's fine. Back down to Karenya Castle. Now, not only did that help with relations, it also, I wouldn't be surprised if he was trying to get to an army, which might be, I guess, headed northward. I don't know. We'll see. Down to Karenya Castle. Quickly now. We're under siege. 69 defenders. Nice. We should be able to take care of that without too much issue. And what else is going on? Zoom out a little bit. Part of me wants to just, like, let things happen as they happen. Still not enough influence to... Actually, did I spend... Oh, right, of course. I spent influence on cohesion, of course. Owner of Aserai Castle. Go ahead and make this decision over here. Oh, spread evenly, eh? Valentes, Veros, or Meniolis. Owner of Poros. Owner of Verexand Castle. And owner of Resos Castle and Ataconia Castle. Let's go ahead and give this to Erinix and Clan Veros, because that will put one of their holdings near me. So, in character, our relations have been pretty poor lately, so it would make sense to give it to them. Even though the game says our relations will improve with them, it doesn't actually do that. But this does give us an opportunity to drop off those prisoners at Aserai Castle and improve relations in that way. So, Erinix, you shall have these holdings. Again, as I click here, of course, somebody else gets the extra percentage, but we're going to ignore that. I assume it's a visual bug. And though more people were supporting Tassinor, Erinix spoke louder for himself, it seems. So, Erinix, between that and my personal needs as Sultan, the lordship goes to you. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Tempting, isn't it, to pull back and tackle that first? No. To Karenya Castle. Again, with any luck, we'll return with more than just one prisoner to improve relations up there. In a worst case scenario, Aserai Castle, and honestly, in all likelihood, Aserai Castle is going to fall. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. On which topic? Crossing the bridge over here, up to Karenya, up to 73 defenders. Not that big a deal, we should be fine. Darim over here. 93. I wonder if he's going to loop around and come up to Aserai. I wonder if I shouldn't let somebody loose over here, chase these guys down, and again, another opportunity to improve relationships. I wonder. Nope, Karenya Castle. Again, with any luck. A lot of luck today. A lot of luck being requested today. He'll try and come and protect Karenya Castle instead. We will put it under siege. Yep. And we're going to go with our traditional approach over here. As many of you have pointed out, I cannot afford to lose. It creeps me out too. Some of you have mentioned that pop-in has been very unsettling, and I do not disagree. I feel the same way. It is very unsettling. I don't know why it happens. It's unfortunate that it happens on very important screens too. But it is what it is. Done here. Go ahead and yes, we're going to go back to our sort of traditional approach. I need to minimize our losses. And Tulul... Hold on, the Southern Empire and the Aserai have made peace, and did it say Tulul just got attacked, I think? Hopefully he does okay. Improving his skill, so there's that. Come on, buddy. Legetta has been besieged by the Battanians. Damn it. Hopefully we're able to push for that peace soon. Again, I think we need... That's not good. Sinops, Panalea, and Tulul have all been taken prisoner by the Western Empire. That's easily, what, 300, 400 soldiers we've lost now? God damn it. The potential for, I should say. The potential for. Kyrenia is being raided by the Northern Empire. What are you going to do? The Northern Empire, of all people. Isvan is gathering an army near Oritan. I don't know where Oritan is, but you know what? Go for it. I'm trying to stay focused on our tasks as much as possible. And I think this battle we're gonna... I should be able to crack open the walls and then auto-resolve this one. They have less than 100 defenders. Do we really want to fight that one? You know what I mean? Bethema needs your immediate attention. Child education. Alright. Gain 5 skill points in engineering and 5 skill points in athletics. Will she grow to be a natural engineer? Again, she's a bit of an archer, let's not forget. And an athlete. And clearly she has an inclination towards engineering. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. You are usually away from your estate, but when you are able to spend time with Fethema, you encourage her to develop... interest in people. A good eye and a steady hand will help her skill with the bow. A sharp mind. Thirst for knowledge. Endurance. Or her strength. I am going to say a sharp... no, not a sharp mind, sorry, but a thirst for knowledge. Considering how high our stewardship is, we've got a decent bit of medicine skill and engineering skill as well. I think in character, it makes sense for us to... like, we wouldn't be able to impart a good eye and a steady hand. We were okay at archery at best ourselves. So I'm kind of like using that as logic. I think a thirst for knowledge is fair. You've seen many marvels on your travels and heard of many more. And one day you believe the philosophers of science will rule the world. Thirst for knowledge for you, Fethema. One day your child asks you which of your skills was most useful to you. You thought for a while and answered. Oh. That's a... see, I want to give her an honest answer. I don't want to lie to her. I don't want to lie to her. Which of my skills was most useful to me? See, others' skills in engineering was useful to me, but my own skills, I guess my leadership. Right? My leadership has been most valuable to me. Learn to fire men's pride, stoke their anger, and dispel their fears. And they will turn from men into lions who will do anything for you. Okay. While spending time with your child, you notice that she shows real ability in athletics. Okay, I'm glad she got a focus point in athletics there. Wow, she is quite the athlete. She's fitter than her dad in his prime. Really hoping to improve her bow skill, but not without... I don't want to break character just to do it, you know what I mean? That's what I've been trying with all the kids, so hopefully I've stayed true to that. But this is good, this is good. Arguably, I could have helped her learn to have a steadier hand and whatnot, but I want to have a relationship with my children and not just hire her a trainer, you know what I mean? Like hire somebody to teach her how to shoot. No, I think the game is asking what I impart to her personally, hence the intelligence pick as opposed to the bowmanship. Alright, all done. Good stuff, they're all growing to be quite capable in their own rights. I love it. Her athletics is wild, though. Absolutely wild. Malgan of the Ishkas has been ransomed from the Battanians. Okay, good, good, good. I really hope we start... just hope my vassals start making some progress. I want to be able to stay focused here. I don't want to have to think about their every move, if they go left or right or up or down or defend the right place or not. Too much stress for one Sultan. Another of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Hekgard of the Ishkas. Excellent. Reserves. You know what I should do here? Dismiss Ugdil and Melkea. Is that way, when we show mercy, they won't be there to be upset about it. I think that should work. The Jawal are fighting alongside the Khuzait. Oh, it begins. Barter offer accepted. The loss of the Aserai has been ransomed. I would not have offered that, especially not so cheaply. It looks like these guys are off doing something. Aksar Castle is under siege, no surprise there. By who? By the Khuzait, I suppose? What else is going on? Ageta still under siege by the Battanians. It was the Battanians, if I recall correctly. Can't see any details. Very close to being able to push for a peace there. Come on now, hurry up. Done. Do your reserves. Like keeping an eye on the trebs and also on the influence level. We'll go in not cross-eyed, but like when your eyes point in two different directions. That's what I've got to get up to over here. Come on, folks. Job done. We're good. I think one more tick and we should be good. Come on, come on. Doing okay. We're doing okay. My heart is like racing right now. Well, I'm not even like exaggerating for the record. I'm literally, my heart's racing right now because I want to get this piece before Legetta falls. Umbrella is under siege now as well. Where is Legetta? Oh. Has it fallen? I guess so. Damn it. Alright. So be it. I guess the best way to check would be this. Beefs. Do it by name. Yeah, they took Legetta. Okay, okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Oh, seriously? Destroy raiders. Another quest? I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Destroy raiders over where? Near Tubulus Castle. Oh, damn it. That's actually nearby. Tubulus Castle is like directly to the south of us. It is not very far away. Fine. Fine. It's en route, basically. Yeah, Legetta has definitely been taken. God damn it. Okay, it's okay. We're okay. Relations continue to improve at Hassan Falk, which is helpful for us. Tamno is under attack. Down there soon enough. Really hoping, I was really hoping that sending these guys off would have made a difference, but it seems not. Did Akasur Castle fall? Assume so. It's okay. Perfectly okay. One wall cracked. Second wall about to crack. Gotta get rid of that ballista. Hold on to the Jawal. The Khuzait has been taken prisoner by Ugdil. Good stuff. Monchug has taken... Well, not Monchug himself, but the Khuzait have taken Akasur Castle back. Fair enough. Right. I think we can auto-resolve this one. Honestly, nearly 600 against 88. I think we'll be fine. In fact, here. Let's help our odds a little bit. Why not? Go ahead and upgrade some of these guys. Go ahead and loop up some of these guys. Again, don't want any riders for a siege battle. Anyone who's on foot. Good stuff. Yeah, I think we can auto-resolve this one. Send the troops in. I suspect not too many losses at all. 15 lost. 7 leveled up. Dice improved his riding. Excellent. All done here. Grania Castle is ours once more. Let's go ahead and scoop up these other prisoners that I didn't want to risk dying in the battle there. And let's go ahead and pick up all of these guys. There's some militia here. Some Butulari. Definitely some that are worth picking up. Again, we're at a castle, so it's not even like I have people that I can sell these guys off to. I could toss them in a dungeon or something, I guess. Or, you know what, whatever. It's not that much. It's not going to slow us down that significantly, so fine, let's go for it. Down here, grab the loot. We leave behind a garrison. Or are we close enough here? Umprella's still under siege. Alatild is defending Umprella, okay. Let's go ahead and show mercy. I really hope this doesn't... I hope I didn't forget anybody to dismiss. Damn it, Neretzis. I forgot that they didn't like mercy either. That's okay, it's not too bad. Our relations with the Neretzis is not so terrible. What are we looking at here? Militia grows is +5 per tick. Okay. Okay. Castellan's office right now being built. Militia grounds are maxed out. I guess it's fine as it is. I could leave some money behind, but in terms of the garrison, I thought I had some militia, right? I think I was talking about having militia just recently. Guy's leveling up as well. Go level you up too. Are we good? So, was 8 footmen, militia archers, militia spearmen, Sturgian spearmen. Leave behind these Sturgian warriors as well. Perhaps a couple of a watchman unit, some Khazate hunters, Khazate militia veteran archers, sure thing. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Some Aserai recruits, some Sturgian recruits, Khazate nomads, sure. Imperial recruits. Just something to defend, something to hold. 25, that's 30 soldiers. Militia will tick up. Yeah, again, it feels like maybe this is a bit of a waste and they're better off just marching around with me. But it'll put up a bit of a fight. I'll be in the area for a little bit at least. So done here. Go ahead and leave. And let's see the situation a little bit against the, well, the world, really, let's be fair. So Umbrella under siege, but Calatil looks like she's going up to defend. Down over here, Najin's party is roaming on its own, which means there's one army that needs to be made. So we've got Istvan up over here besieging Ostrakhan. Sure, if you're going to make gains, then make gains. Really is too bad about Legetta. Epicrotea we lost last session, right? I can't remember now. We had it at some point, but everything's gotten so wild over here. Akasar Castle. No. Stick to the plan. Down to Dynastica. Down to Dynastica. And hopefully... Owner of Krenya Castle. Owner of Krenya Castle, okay. Go ahead and give it to... Tassinor has majority. You know what? These vassals have wronged me many times. Just in like what they forced me to do. I will not have them do that again. 20 influence to get peace with to give this to Erinix. Fine. Let them yell and shout. This war against the Aserai they're doing. Back up to Krenya Castle. I do wonder if I shouldn't pull in some of these others. Malkea has gotten a day away. Because I think I'll need a bit more strength to take on Dynastica. I can't remember what kind of a garrison it has, but I think I will need more than what I have right now. 555, all healed up. Alright. Where'd you go? Malkea? You guys are 5 days away, 7 days away. 5 days away. Oof. Yikes. Alright. Take what I can get. Up to Krenya Castle. Quest entry. I suspect I'll be allowed in. And over to the dungeon to donate some prisoners. I'm going to be donating... Rosivol. I fear he'll be freed up if this castle gets taken. Don't want to leave too many prisoners, but just the one. Gain a little bit of influence, but this is more about the relations, right? Look at that, by 45. Just like that. That's what I need to do. Alright, now down to Dynastica. See what we can do down here. Don't know if I can make it to Emprella in time to defend it. Got a battering ram and a siege tower already. Calatilde, where is your army? Oh, it's disbanded, hasn't it? Nope, it's over here. It's a long way to go. That's a long way to go. We stay focused. Down south, let's go. Han of the Deval over here. Ugbil of the Ashkas has been taken prisoner by looters. Goddamn kidding me, man. Analea has escaped from captivity. Good for you. Well, Han, I wonder if I should just, like, engage these guys over here. 100 less soldiers for the Khazate, you know? They're gonna run away from me. I'm not gonna do the whole song and dance over here. Down to Dynastica. Uslav of the Lake Rats. I keep forgetting which of the... It's Alec of the Lake Rats, isn't it? Yep, and he's dead. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. And Naira, I could have picked up some recruits there, but Parasemnos, it's been burnt down. We're okay, we're okay. Okay, has arrived. Keep moving down. Gotta keep an eye on my cohesion. I am keeping an eye on my influence as well. Jelmaris is under siege, presumably by the Western Empire. This guy's got Ostrakhan under siege. Once we take Ostrakhan, perhaps I'll push for peace. Calatilde is engaging Tariq. Emprella will fall. Really hope we get Ostrakhan. Canis of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner. Great. Munim down over here. Oh, excellent. Sitting at Dynastica. 504 defenders. No small number. There's the Darim's party as well. Wonder if... nobody else is available. A new army just got formed. Go ahead and improve our cohesion. I wonder if they'll try and escape. There's Monim. Alright, see what we can do over here. Go ahead and let Talia loose, I suppose. Hope she's not too low in number to rejoin us afterwards. About to find out. Come on, Talia. Let's go. Go. Oh, a little too far ahead of me. A little too far ahead of me. But we can improve relations here. I think she won't be able to rejoin us, actually. With the damage she will have taken. Or the damage she already has taken, in fact. We're all good here. Done. Help Talia's party. We'll auto-resolve this one. Send the troops in. Oh, my heart stopped. See, we shouldn't have lost any. Like, that's... 5 isn't that bad. But we shouldn't have lost anybody. I thought this was us. I thought we lost 85, and I was like, are you kidding me right now? Talia is happy. Excellent. Improve relations slightly, but it's something. It is something. We've got some troops. Okay, some more militia. 34 prisoners. Coleman. That's... Oh. Become Gilman. Fair enough. We have room for all of you. Come up. We'll organize this at some point. I really should. I really should. And let's see if she'll be able to rejoin us now. I have my doubts. Come on. Talia, nope. Where is she, though? Yeah, less than 40%. Alright, fair enough. We still outnumber the defenders over here, so that's fine. Hopefully she'll have the opportunity to improve her numbers soon. Looks like Emperella has fallen. No surprise there, the Khazad are pushing back. Besieged Dynastica. Yeah. Again, back to our old ways here. These things done. Ooh, looks like we got a lot of Battanian prisoners over here, that's great. Thomond, Segeron, Jastian, Ira, fair enough. I was thinking of going down south to pick up some more recruits first, but... You know what? I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to do that. The reason why I'm going to do that is because then, when we're done the siege, we can come down again and pick up even more recruits while we're in the area. Looks like Karenya Castle is under siege. Not a moment's rest. Okay, quickly now. See what we can do over here. See what we can do. Oh, this is terrible. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 prisoners. Damaris has fallen. Balzamot is empty. I assume Hassan Falk will be empty as well. Ah, beautiful. At least Ostakan has been taken. Ostakan has been taken. Gazid is over here traveling to Sargot. Good for you, buddy. 16 days for this quest. The Northern Empire has declared war on the Khuzait. Let's see if that does anything for us, if that helps us at all. Oh, and of course there are no recruits to pick up. I've got an army with me. That's my bad. It's me being a fool who's been thrown off by recent events. Owner of Ostakan shall be Andros. He has the support of quite a few, including himself, of course. Just hold it, please. Maybe it's time for peace with the battalions. The only reason I hesitate is because we have an army that's so far away, but Guzid looks like he's going to Talavel Castle. Our vassals are distracted by the battalions, which is why I'm wondering if we push for that peace. They can come back then and help me in this central area. You know what? Let's do it. What am I waiting for? Well, I'm hoping to get Legetta back. I have to rely on my vassals to have the same line of thinking as myself. Pointless. I'm being a fool. Battanians, Hey, at least... Oh, hey, hello, excuse me. There's support for this piece. I am so glad I came to check. They've had 3 successful sieges. What all did they take from us? I guess Epicrotea was the same war. Epicrotea, I'm not sure. Legetta, 1, 2... What was number 3? What else did we lose in this war? Or is it something we lost, took back, and lost again? No, it wouldn't be that. You know what? Whatever it is, it's fine. We took Ostrakhan. It's fine. There's support for this piece. It is fine. Beautiful. Let's end this. So many freed. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them on the battlefield. Support for any other piece? No. But I could spend that influence to make it happen. I think we'll be okay. As those vassal armies come back, we'll be taking Gauss Castle and Dynastica. I think we'll be okay. I really hope I can get it up to Karenya Castle quickly, though. Looks like they don't have any siege equipment yet. The camp is set up. Come on, quickly now, let's go. I should have pushed for that piece a while ago. Though, to be fair, I say that, but we might not have had the support. We might have been like a tick away from support, you know? Seems the Northern Empire has declared war on the Battanians. I think the Northern Empire didn't realize that we've got peace with them. So let's go quickly now, let's go. Wahan of the Dwal, wow. Mercenaries, are you kidding me? Mercenaries helping the Aserai gain territory. This is absolutely ridiculous. Resource Castle has been besieged by the Western Empire. See, these guys are headed towards Jalmaris now. These guys are going to Ostrakhan. I wonder if I should disband Isfahan's army. But they're all over there, so a new army will form in that same area. No point. These guys will fall apart, I imagine, as I approach. Yep. Let's go ahead and get Melkea facing. There we go. Come on. Strike. Beautiful. Up the party. Send the troops in. We're gonna have to fight for Dynastica. Lost 6 there. 10 leveled up. Okay. Melkea is happy that I came through. Ooh, didn't improve relations. Interesting. Your help was most welcome. My name is Melkea. Can I learn yours? Do you not know with whom you ride? We're in the same army. Come on now. My name is Partia. There we go. Well met, Partia. I'm in your debt for what you just did. I hope one day I will find a way to repay it. Yeah, just be a loyal vassal, honestly. That's all I ask of you. A lot of Jawal gained over here. Some trained infantrymen. Heavy horse. Got a Khan. Don't mind if I do. Lancers. Heavy horse archers. Yep. Alright, okay. Not going to complain about this. Grab you as well. And we'll actually head right into the castle. But folks, will drop off some soldiers. Make sure that Melkea doesn't get picked up by somebody else. 14 days and 3 hours away, Amalgan. Wow. Just leaving prisoners. Not adding defenders. Garrison of 33 plus 26. Not a lot. Whoops. That was a mistake. My bad. I keep mixing up Keep and Lord's Hall, and that's on me. Get some of these guys. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, the battle for Dynastica is going to be the big fight that's coming up in like a handful of minutes now. On horseback, good stuff. Footmen, okay. Upgrade these infantry, some more lancers en route. Alright, what are we leaving behind? We have some militia archers, some militia spearmen, because they nomad. Phrygian spearmen. Add a few numbers. Sure. Oh, because 8 militia veteran spearmen. Yeah. Alright, we're good. We're good. Done. Again, I don't quite care for the influence gain there. Go ahead and leave. Make our way down to Dynastica for real this time. For real this time. Whatever happens at Resource Castle happens. Yazid headed to Jalmaris. Isfahan's army is holding. Alright. How much time do we have left on this? 13 days? I don't know if we'll make it. 58 days of food? Alright, cool. Figured it was worth checking how much food we had left before we dove into this siege over here. It's going to be a long one. I fear it's going to be a very long one. Old Don of the Jawal. Gonna get away. Yeah, he's gonna get away. Bannerlord Castle has been besieged by the Battanians. Hold on a second. It's not mine, is it? Oh, come on, man. Peace with the Western Empire, perhaps? We have somebody headed towards Ataconia Castle, but he's not going to make it there. Resource Castle is almost... You know what? Do it, let's do it. I'm actually going to be receiving gold here. Use up all my influence. I think if there was ever a time, it's now, right? I wanted to crush the Western Empire after I took out the Aserai, but they're about to take a couple more holdings from us, and they're just going to keep getting stronger and stronger. They're just going to keep getting stronger and stronger. They have some of our prisoners as well. Like they have some of our nobles as prisoners too. Fine. Peace with the Western Empire. There will be war again soon enough. Oh, and it's not all that expensive either. Interesting. Is it because they have a couple prisoners? Why? Anyway, I will not question it. Yes, it is time to make peace. You absolute fools will stand around demanding we continue war, but then do nothing for it. Come on. Don't be fools. There are people rotting in dungeons. Okay, good. At least now we can be a bit more focused. Say we, I mean I, of course. 600 versus 451 defenders. Let's do this. Krenya Castle immediately put under siege again. Ah. You know what? Let them have it. Let them have it. Besiege Genastica. Made the mistake once before. Not gonna make it again. Genastica will be ours. Right here, right now. Krebs going. Battering ram and towers come next. And let's just hope we still have our A game, as it were, when we dive into this. It is wild to see how many kings have passed. Think about every time I see Raunul's name, I think that it's just absolutely wild. Unkid, Raunul, I believe Durthert died as well, right? Durthert died a while ago. Whoops. Durthert dead. Yep. Absolutely wild. What are the chances of Alandian gets freed from captivity the moment I look up Durthert? Oh, not just one, but two. Alright, this one's done as well. Good stuff. Let's keep at it. Come on now. Vassals have a fair distance to travel before they can get involved now, but at least they have one place to go, basically. Maybe one will strike at Gau's castle and I won't have to do it myself. Anira has been besieged by the Khuzait. Right. There's time yet. Chalia has created an army. Near Latursis. Don't know where that is. My geography is being tested here. My Calradian geography. All good, all good. I just hope these trebs fire at what I need them to fire at. You know what I mean? Just like, please, do what I need you to do. Brotherhood of the Woods no longer serve the Aserai. That'll be helpful. Let's trebs out. Get to work over here. Let's get to work over here. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Got the Ballistae. Yeah, there's one. Lycaon has been besieged by the Khuzait. Must I do everything myself? That's deep in our territory too. Aranix has created an army. Good for you, buddy. Hopefully to tackle some of this nonsense. Doing a fair bit of damage over here. That's good. Take a look at what's going on over here. Denny the Swift has leveled up. Her charm, I guess, from improving relations so much. Go ahead and give you Icebreaker. I feel like she's gotten better at that lately. It's not going to actually help in any way, shape, or form, but hey. I think it makes sense with regards to what she's been up to lately. Well, we're doing okay over here. One of these trebs might fall if these guys don't focus on the ballista a little bit more. Doing alright, though. Those walls have taken a fair bit of damage. Good, we're good. 400 defenders among them. Well, 450 to be fair. If I'm going to round, I should round up here. A Naira has been taken. That was fast. That was fast. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. We'll take it back quickly enough. It's on our way up to Gao's castle if that's where we're headed next. Phykeon. I hope somebody's going to defend Phykeon. Uzid is striking at Naira. Fair enough. Erinix looks like he's positioned to defend Phykeon. We'll see what happens. Come on now. On to 437. We're good. I'm gonna just go ahead and up my cohesion a little bit. A little concerned, but it's gonna slip past me. We're good, come on. Also almost done here. Almost. Almost. Come on, damn it. There's one, excellent. Next wall, almost done. Doing okay, good. No ballistae, no walls. Wreck our party. And then we strike. And we're leveling up. Any prisoners who are willing to join us, perhaps? But Khan. A lot of riders over here. Some veteran bowmen. Good. Good. Alright, so I gotta remember, it's not like the old days, so to speak. The old days. The recent past, I guess, when we had to give everybody a charge order. Looks like that's no longer relevant. So, we'll see how this plays out. We good? Yeah, we're good. We should be alright. Famous last words. Lead the assault. Return Dynastica to its rightful lords. And then Gao's castle. And then the Khuzait. One by one we will slaughter them. Hopefully without interruption. Alright, go ahead and auto-deploy. Everyone's in position. Get rid of the trebs. I don't want any friendly fire happening over here, which is what's more likely to happen. We'll ride up. I think we'll dive in... I guess over here. It looks like there's a fair bit of empty space back there to ride around if necessary. Again, they are quite numerous. We might get shot up. We do have to be careful about that. But yes, again, it has been some time since I've done this. Hopefully it goes smoothly. It has been some time. Come on, men. On me. Max out. Gap over here as well. Oof. Quite a few of them. Can't even jump over. Alright, pull back. Kinda goofy. Couldn't jump, couldn't clear the, what? No one's doing anything. Advance? That's so ridiculous. They were all just standing back there not doing anything. I'm glad I noticed. I'm glad I was forced back. This game sometimes. Can't get past here, can we? There we go. Keep moving. Ooh, that frame rate. Oh, what is going on here? What the? Come on, man. Seriously? I'm losing my mind with this game sometimes. That's absolutely ridiculous. We couldn't climb this, fair enough, but I couldn't even turn around and get away. Alright, listen, it's fine. Our men will do the job. Push, men, push. Back up over here, through this breach. Excellent. In we go, forcing them back. Not too bad. Battering ram is coming as well. From start to finish, this battle is a bit of a mess. This is not it. Got like 7 people over here trying to push through. We're going to take losses over here. I would rather our men hold that choke point until our men over here are able to circle around and then strike from behind. Our scholar will have a lot of work to do after this. A lot of work to do. Man, I was looking forward to fighting this fight. Damn it. Instead I get to watch down from the heavens. Come on, hold. Don't push out. Don't push out. You'll only get surrounded. Don't be a fool. Hold steady. And well over here. Done. Taking these stairs as well. Yep, doing okay. Excellent. Taking these towers now. There we go. In comes the flanking maneuver, it looks like. These guys are being pulled back a little bit. Push, men, push! Sultan's body is being trampled over here. Nothing else motivates you. Let it be that. Alright, there we go. Full surround. It's okay. When it comes time to strike at Gauss Castle, that time we'll hopefully stay standing for longer than that. I couldn't even turn around, and the frame rate was, like, just impossible to deal with. I couldn't give any commands because I couldn't, no frames coming through. Seems Leotold took a bit of a beating there. Still alive, poor man, he's been wounded. The battle is won. Well done, man. Well done. The Nastica is ours. What did we lose? 52 men. 52 good men. 74 leveled up, though. Of those we lost, there are a couple of veterans here and there, but I imagine there are also a fair number of recruits from time to time, from place to place. Nonetheless, we've lost some men. We have gained the beautiful city. The Nastica is ours. Alright. 3 men actually gave up on the fighting. Come on. Come on now. Leotold took a beating, so Dace took a beating. Everyone fought. Fought well, too. Alright, go ahead and level up. Time to waste over here. We must move swiftly. Virgin line breakers, upgrade some of these guys. We do have those prisoners that are willing to join us, too. Let's not forget. Good, good. A good bit of leveling up. Army continues to probably be one of the highest caliber armies in the entirety of Calradia. Good stuff. And who do we have over here? 90 prisoners. Could pick up most of them. Frozen Wolf. Not bad. Sure, why not? Mamluk Guard, Elite Manavliatan, however that's said. Young Wolf, I'll take you as well. A lot of militia here. Butilari, I'll take you. Tribal Warriors, sure. I think that's about... Sure, fine. Let's pick everybody up. Hit up the dungeon over here. Or perhaps the tavern. More likely the tavern, I think. Grab all the loot. Relations decrease with... Do I look like I care? Gotta show mercy. Gotta upset somebody. Gotta upset a couple of people, I guess. Show mercy. We'll be fine. We'll recover. We'll recover. No troops to recruit for the tavern district. Some mercenary swordsmen. Don't mind if I do. Over to the actual... Let's go to the prisoner ransoming. Yes, please. Ransom off. Archer, skirmisher, nomad, militia. The Ghulam I kind of want to leave behind as well. They're the highest rank these guys get, but like they're not that great as far as fighters are concerned. So they're attempting to leave behind. 14 Imperial recruits. 15 Imperial trained archers. We got the militia over here. Leave them behind. Imperial recruits, yeah, let's leave you behind as well. 136 out of 132. Leave behind some Imperial archers. They're not the best. Why drag them around? And you know what? The Ghulam as well. Let's leave them behind. Cool. Leave them behind, I say. I mean, ransom them off. All done here. And leave. What the town is up to. And militia. Overall, okay. Leave some money behind over here. Helped a little bit. Yeah, good. I think that's about as much as we can leave behind, right, typically. And let's go ahead and actually, I just realized, go to the keep, manage the garrison. Leave something behind. I would like to hold on to Donastica. Mercenary swordsman, hero recruit, militia archers, militia spearmen, veteran bowmen, watchmen. Go ahead and leave behind the Aserai veteran infantry, Mamluk Palace Guard. Also going to leave behind, what? Sure, Imperial infantrymen. Couple of Valandian sharpshooters. All the Aserai Master Archers. 51. I don't know if the Khuzait will come down over here, especially if we push back at Karenya Castle. Don't know if they'll come back down over here, but better safe than sorry, as they say. What about some Fan Champions? Let's keep the numbers have gone down a fair bit on the Fan Champions and the sharpshooters, so let's go ahead and keep a few of them around. Still, 51 troops should be good. Militia is growing at a decent rate as well. Should be all right. Again, we're at 30% hit points. Go ahead and leave the Nastica and head down towards Tamnu, right? That's where we needed to go. 5 days remain. Oh no, near Monopolist Castle. Ooh, that's a bit further, isn't it? Monopolist Castle, Monopolist Castle. Where are you, buddy? I might just ignore this. Yeah, it's over here, not over here. I was confusing Tamnu and Monopolist. Okay, fair enough. Well then that's irrelevant then, fair enough. Spending 5k on from all the way over there. Guzid is closer. I should perhaps go up to take Anaira and Karenya Castle. Down to Shibal Zamur first, maybe even Policia first. Pick up some more recruits. Alas over here chasing me. Go ahead and send Malkea forward. Okay, come on, you can't do this to me. Get back in here. Wasting my time. Oh, what's this? Heard a notification sound. New owner of Donastica? Okay, good. That's fine. It's between Jastian and Amalgan. I think we get along with Decourtain, don't we? Well enough. Jastian, then you get it. Our relations with these guys are a little bit worse. He's about to lose 5k on. Let's be realistic. Jastian, it's on you. Do something about it. Protect these lands, don't just own them, you know? We're all good, we're all good. Done. Okay, down to Policia. I'm expecting Talas will, like, strike at Dynastica or something. I'm sure he's gonna get up to something. You'd think. Down to Policia, pick up some recruits. Doesn't have to be me. Just the army in general. We have stopped the siege at Karenya Castle. Alright. Continue down to Cheval Zamur over here. Go ahead and pick up some soldiers. Good stuff. Down to Hassan Falk. We'll check the garrison as well. I imagine I have some soldiers I can pick up from there. Over to the Tavern District. Recruit the mercenary horsemen. Yep. Over to trade as well. I haven't been keeping up with trade actually, and I really should be. 24,000. These guys have a fair bit of money. I should pick up a bunch of their grain. I don't want them to starve. Pick up a bunch of their date fruit as well. Help with morale, with food variety, some grapes, all the butter, some fish, some olives. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and sell them all this junk. God knows we got a lot of it. What needs locking has been locked, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had a feeling. Had a feeling. And I don't know if they have anything particularly valuable that I can pick up over here. Maybe this Gambison. Oh, this is not bad. Better body armor for our surgeon here. Go for it. I think he's got the best helm that's available, more or less. How about these shoulder? Nope. How about these gauntlets? Nope. I've given this guy good gear. Oof, every time I see a leopard pelt, I get a little sad. Just a little sad. You for real? Alright. Wish I could tell exactly what the deficit is. Like, how much do I need to buy? Okay. That answers that question, I'll take it. Lock these so I can be a bit more organized about selling them. Let's drop off some of these shields and cracked bows. Yep. Leave them with a little bit of money. Leave. Good stuff. Head on out. Oh, actually, sorry. My bad. Head to the keep. Managed garrison. Pick up some soldiers for ourselves over here. Poorly. They have some, something. Take the levy crossbows. We'll train them. We've got some, militia, forest bandits. Don't mind if I do. A lot of, like, single unit types. Don't like it. Valanian sharpshooters. Let's pick them up. Aslan Falk is relatively safe, I think. Master archers. Valanian vulgar. Famous last words, I know. Famous last words. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Actually, let's go ahead and grab you. And let's get these raiders as well. We don't need anybody on horseback defending a city. Sure. Done here. We're looking at, what, just under 300 for ourselves. We're about 600 strong altogether, our army. That should be enough, I imagine. We could strike it. We should hit up. I meant to say Cheval Zamur. No, I was hoping that there'd be some recruits again, but no. No such luck. Maybe Dynastica. We'll check. Umprella is being defended by Akrum's army. Interesting. Interesting that it tells us what the enemy is up to, I guess. Bazid is going to Oneira. Head to Phykeon, man. I'm really hoping if I hit Oneira, he'll head to Phykeon, but I don't know if that's the case. Aranix, meanwhile, is defending Phykeon from all the way over there, right, still. Cool, let's move. Again, we're headed to Gau's castle, right, so Phykeon isn't out of our way, so maybe we should do that instead. Talia of the Ishkas and Panalea of the Ishkas have been taken prisoner by the Khuzait. That's up north by Umprella. Glad we came here, dropped off some troops, picked up some recruits. We're at about 620 altogether. Phykeon is far away. Traveling to Myzea instead. Why you gotta do me like this, man? Besieging Umprella. Okay. Oneira has 114 defenders. Phykeon. Can we make it up here in time? Guess we're about to find out. And I can't believe I'm letting this conspiracy time down. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. 206 soldiers. Let's go. Quickly now. Quickly now. 182. Time to waste. 169. We might be able to make it. Fighting has lasted over a day already. Come on. Quickly, quickly. 140. I think we'll be... Oh. There's Chaku's army. How many nobles are we looking at over here? Quite a few. 2, 4, 6. Darius of the Western Empire has declared war on the Northern Empire. Fair enough. What's left of it, I guess. They're gonna win just as we arrive, aren't they? Nice! Oh my god. Oh, just in time. We arrived just in time. Okay, beautiful. So let's go ahead and dive on into that battle. And you know what? I just for pulling me this far out, Ataku, I am going to kill you myself. Well, I don't mean to not trying to imply I'm going to execute him, but I mean, we're going to fight this battle. I am just... These guys dragging me around. I'm going to punish them for it. Go ahead and pick up some of these prisoners who are willing to join us. Excellent. Just obliterate these absolute fools. Show them my fury, and then Gau's castle. Because it seems our vassals are not at all interested in Gau's castle, despite being right next to it right now. Taku, come. I just wish to speak. Conversation between you and my blade. It has been a while, hasn't it? We don't really get along, we don't hate each other either, but... He's in an army, so surrender or die. Yield or fight. Let's do this. Finish these guys off. Absolute thorn that they've been. I mean, I guess it's ideal, right? Their numbers have been so whittled down by their assault. There should really not be too much of a problem over here for us. Archers move up. Dismount. Loose formation. Infantry. Ooh. You're fine back there. Field wall for you. Cavalry up over there. Horse archers. Get you up over there too. Archers are firing away. No clean kills just quite yet. None for me either. There we go. Balance out the mess of the siege. move. Trying to keep an eye on the bridge as well, see what's going on over there. I shouldn't just say bridge, I just mean the water too. Cavalry has arrived. Charge command. Go. Good work, good work. Their infantry over there. Oh, that's us all. That's all of us. Pull back over here. They're actually being rather aggressive. More than I would have expected. Down he goes. Excellent. Doing well. It looks like they're trying to push up this this hill over here. And our knights are having none of it. Oh. What have you done? Now, I shouldn't get too cocky. I've just been fortunate, I guess. Come on now. Get out of here. Trying to take a couple of losses. Doing okay. Yeah, doing alright, doing alright. I brought the infantry up as well, so they should be charging soon. Taking an interesting route, it looks like. Archers up over here. As you can see, cavalry starting to take some losses. Let's pull them back. Come on, let's go. Help out over here. If only let my cavalry retreat safely. Because, yeah, we are taking losses now. This is why it's important to not get cocky. Because what's probably happened is some of my horses chased them during their retreat. And then they were out of position. Come on now. Oh, how did I flop that? A lot of green. I'm liking it. Riders charge. I don't know how much work... Actually, it looks like our infantry did make it, and they did get some work done, too. And I wish I'd given them the charge order a little bit sooner, but I wasn't exactly sure. I didn't realize that all of their archers were kind of, like, clumped in that choke point. If I realized that sooner. Rather, if I'd given the order as soon as I realized it, that would have been helpful, too. But hey, it is what it is. The victory is ours, and that's what matters. Hopefully we didn't take too many losses. Not too bad. Beautiful. Much as I hate to see them die, that's one less Khuzait noble we have to worry about. And only at the cost of 19 of our warriors. 27 leveled up. Good stuff overall. Good stuff overall. That is 600, give or take, soldiers that have been removed from the table. Eleneth of Master Karos. Small clan with a couple of holdings. My prisoner now. Indeed at my mercy. Sanayon. My prisoner as well. Mehir will be bargaining chips to improve my relations with my vassals. 154 prisoners available. I could scoop them all up right now. Again, we're headed right into a city, right? So sure, over to Phykeon. Let's take them. And drop them off in the dungeons, I guess. Taku has died in battle. Ashkas and neutral are no longer enemies. What is this? What? This game. I'm assuming this clan has been destroyed. That's what it is. The Baltai have been destroyed. Achaku was a beg of the Khuzait. He died in battle in 1108 at the age of 54. He was reputed to be fierce and cruel. Not fierce enough. Not fierce enough. Over to Phykeon. Lose a couple of prisoners. Nukar and Munim of the Aserai have been taken prisoner by Vipon. At least, finally, someone's doing something against the Aserai that isn't just me. Good. Uzid is up at Umbrella. Okay. Let's go ahead and who is in charge of Phykeon? Neretzis. That's good. So what we can do over here is head on over to the dungeon, to the keep. Dungeon. Donate prisoners. Leave behind one of these nobles. Maybe Mehir. Because we get along pretty well. So just one should be enough. In fact, actually, you know what? Fair bit of influence to gain. Oh, reset that. But no, we'll leave behind Mehir over here. We'll leave behind some of these useless soldiers we picked up as well. Khuzait Nomads, Spear Infantry. Hunters, spearmen, footmen. It's a lot of footmen. We'll keep the noble sons. Leave behind the militia archers. Imperial trained archers. Sturgeon warriors, sure. Imperial recruits. Infantrymen. 4 looters. Militia spearmen. These are all my prisoners I'm leaving behind. The lowest tier. And I'm saving the other nobles for other vassals' holdings, where I can improve relations. Sturgeon soldiers, Sturgeon brigands. And behind, step bandits. You know what? Leave them behind. Got room for how many? Gotta get rid of 20 more, approximately. 20 more. Mercenary swordsmen, raiders. Actually, hold on a second. Raiders become what? Khan's Guard. Yeah, I had a feeling. You know what? For one raider, I'm not gonna click reset. It's fine. Go ahead and drop off. And as the wounded get healed as well, we'll be fine. Oh, there we go. There's our answer. Leave these guys behind. Done. Gain a little bit of influence. And improve relations as well, right? Ooh, and a level. Beautiful. I think I overdid it. I wanted to leave only one person behind. I didn't want to leave all the nobles behind because I had a feeling it would go up to 100. But I've gained a level. I've gained a focus point. Where to spend it is the question. Leadership, charm, stewardship, trade, all maxed out. Two-handed, I suppose, would make sense. I use that axe a fair bit. I'm using the glaive a fair bit as well lately. So why don't we go ahead and do the polearm. Get it up to 3 to match that two-handed. Oh my god, it's like barely anything. But I'll take it. I'll take it. We've been using the polearm a bit more lately, I think, in fact, so I think that's fair. All done here. Let's leave. Garrison here is not that great. Lycaon remains a major target. I could donate some troops to the garrison. Don't know if I have any Imperial archers. I wish I could just click a button and just see all the militia, you know? Aserai infantry. I think adding another 5. What good does that do? I think we'll leave them behind them. And hope that whichever vassal... Well, actually, it already belongs to a vassal. I keep feeling like I recently won this. But it already belongs to a vassal, so hopefully they're going to keep strengthening the garrison over here. Let's go ahead and leave. If I can. Safe. Anaira. If you're up at Umbrella, I could be down at Anaira, or I could be up at Gauss Castle. Gauss Castle we go. Vipon is 9 hours away. Tassinor is 10 hours away. I don't know what awaits me at Gauss Castle. Saratis is 7 hours away. They're all nearby. They might form an army of their own. Let's go ahead and pull Amalgan over. And I'm hoping that Calatilde will create an army. He's nearby. Someone else might as well, but the Calatilde tends to. The day you're fine roaming around still. Sure. Up to Gauss Castle. Okay. Okay. I'm glad that Battanian peace came cheaply. Yeah, this is an army that just disbanded, it seems. Alas, over here, we won't be able to catch him. The Lulu winning tournaments. I think this is a tournament that happened over here. Yeah, up to Gauss. Let's go quickly now. Relations continue to improve at Hassan Falk. Higher and higher quality troops available. Moving Achios. Are you worth speaking to? Achios. Renios. Oh, he is. Man, on please, just join me. I don't even know. Sure, he's got some members. He's got some babies. Go in for the interception over here, like a bird of prey. I knew that intro shot would be relevant. Archon Achios. We don't necessarily get along, but maybe we can change that. You hear I took Donastica. I did indeed. There is something I'd like to discuss. How do you feel about Gyarios? And me. Oof, he doesn't really like me. But we're close. We're so close to getting him. I don't even like you. You expect me to discuss something like this with you? You may know me as a man of honor. Critical success. There you have it. And that's why we set things up. Beautiful. I've convinced him. A dangerous step, he says. We'll need some extra convincing. And of course the game crashes. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Beautiful. We're back here before entering Phykeon. Doesn't the game normally autosave after you leave? Well, it is what it is. In we go to Phykeon once more. I'm going to hopefully make quick work of this conversation. Glad to see that this still happened over here. These prisoners were still taken. But right, what did I do here? I went to the keep, I went to the dungeon to donate prisoners. We decided to leave behind Mahir because of his name. I remember Mahir over here. Who's going to forget that? Not me. Nomad, spear, infantry, hunters, spearmen, militia, trained archers. I'm surely I'm doing something differently this time around, but honestly, it's not the end of the world. As long as it's soldiers I feel are worth leaving behind. Just to get this number down a little bit. And I don't even know if I'm going to engage in that conversation again from earlier, because who knows if it'll crash again. Honestly. Who knows? Sturgeon warriors, spearmen, sure, leave them behind as well. Brigands, recruits, imperial infantrymen, sure, yeah, whatever, leave them behind too. Almost there, we're almost there. What was it? Militia spearmen, there we go. There was our big one. Yeah, it's a little different this time around, but you know what? It's fine. Gain some influence, but again, more importantly, it is the relations boost, the gain of a level as well. I completely forgot that happened. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, it was polearm, upgraded, done. Good stuff. Garrison, do I want to improve the garrison? I left behind like 5 soldiers. Donate troops to the garrison, I can't remember who they were exactly. You know what, here, have the Imperial Crossbowmen, the Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen, have the Aserai Veteran Infantry, and some, I want these guys actually. Sure. Leave it at that. Here, have the Aserai Infantry too. There you go. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. Ridiculous. All good though, all good, not the end of the world. Again, this game is technically still in early access. So a couple of issues here and there are to be expected. Go ahead and get you, go ahead and grab you, and upgrade you as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And off we go to Gauss Castle. Yeah, I think we're good to leave. You know what, I'm gonna step back in. I was really hoping to trigger a save there. At least some troops got left behind. I could head over to Gauss and trigger a save like that, sure. Oh right, and we did go ahead and grab, almost forgot, we did go ahead and grab Amalgan. The day and 15 hours away. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Andros is a bit closer, and a bit more numerous, which is kind of why I want to leave him for somebody else to form an army. Maybe even 2, if we're lucky, but we'll see. Gauss. Chenopsis isn't too far away either, actually. Let's go ahead and hit up Chenopsis. No troops to pick up. There's Thalas. I won't be able to catch him. Chasing Tassanor. That's interesting that he'd be willing to do that. But I imagine once we strike Gauss Castle, he'll loop back around and try and defend it. There's Achios. How is it so different? How is his location so different? Try this. Try this, come on. Just want to discuss. What do you think of Gyarios? Man of Honor. And instead of the usual, I'm going to go ahead and... Oof, he wants quite a bit, doesn't he? Well, actually not that much. Not that much. Let's go ahead and give him some of the Merchant's Banes that we've made specifically for this purpose. There we go. Huge difference. And then we can drop some money off as well. And I wish we were still at war, but if we were still at war, then we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. So, let's be real, right? Let's be real. Go ahead and give you all these Merchant's Banes. Keep a handful for myself, and fill the rest up with some money. How about that? That works for me. Sure. Not going to fiddle with this. For a couple thousand dinar, I'm not going to fiddle with this. 300 keeps us above 2 million. Offer that. Achios, you are now of the Ishkas. The Karenios clan has joined the Ishkas. Very well. This is a great step to take, but it must be done, indeed. And successfully, too. Beautiful. More numbers. Good stuff. Talas is running away from Istvan. You know what, honestly? They're going to take so many losses here. Or they're just not going to catch him. 4.4 versus 4.6, they're not going to catch him. Okay. A few more warriors, hopefully helping us against... Not just a few more warriors for us, but a few less for the Western Empire. Ooh, did the conspiracy not trigger? Oh, we picked the right one to skip. We're very close for it to trigger. I still don't want it to trigger, despite what all of y'all say about, oh, you're already at war with everybody. That's not how it works. Okay, good. It's saved. I was like, don't crash on me now. Over to Gauss Castle. All right. Good. That means the next quest we have to do. Which is fine. At least we'll have made progress against the Aserai over here. Old friends, old foes. Synopsis Castle has been taken by the Western Empire. Okay, they're not at war with us anymore. Umbrella is under siege, yeah. We'll go after Anira afterwards, maybe. Cool. There's a Mulligan as well, arriving just in time. Besiege Gauss Castle. How many defenders? Oh, that includes our parties. Looks like it's like 300 or something defenders. That will not be difficult. Alas has been taken prisoner. Beautiful. Well done, Istvan. I thought he wouldn't catch him, but I was wrong. I love to be proven wrong sometimes. Oh no. I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly. Where is this conspiracy base? Einbalik Castle. That's actually... I don't think that's too... Oh no, you know what? That's like right in the middle of our territory. 20 days to get there. Oh my god. Oh dear lord. Okay, fair enough. We take Gauss Castle, and then perhaps with a bit of poetry, we return home. Raunul has taken Krenorok Castle, we've taken Umbrella, things are looking pretty good. Ulul is out there winning tournaments at Myzea. I have to go ahead and make sure he's out and about forming a new party, right? Gotta do that. Remember to do that. Okay, we're fine over here. Everything's looking alright. Rebs are being made. We'll fight this one. Hopefully better than we fought the last one. I do hope my vassals are up to something. Just take a quick peek over here. Owner of Umbrella, sure. Let's go ahead and give this to Achios. He has the most support. He's a new vassal. He deserves some territory. I don't want to say as a thank you or as a welcome or anything like that. We gave him plenty as a welcome and a thank you and a whatever you want to call it. We gave him plenty. All right. This is just purely transactional at this point. The Aserai have nothing left, eh? Why did I originally come here? Right, my armies. Traveling to Umbrella, okay, after having taken it. Locana Castle to besiege, okay. Gathering, there's our next army. Okay, cool. Locana Castle. I imagine the Khuzait have taken some Battanian territory, and that's what that is. That sounds like Battanian territory. Anzikin the Swift has been attacked. That's gonna hurt. We're okay. We're good. Keeping an eye at the bottom corner there. Yeah, knew it. I'm taken prisoner. No surprise there. Najin over here, my brother. A better leader. Fair enough. Raise the Meek or combat tips. Combat tips to improve all the troops in his party. And increases the recruit level of units of the same culture as him from NPCs. Yep. Combat tips it shall be. Continue onwards over here. Looking good. We should be fine over here. Thing is, again, not if, but when we win this siege, that doesn't make that much of a difference. Again, you'll remember what happened with the, what was it, the Northern or the Southern Empire, right? They'll just pick up some mercenaries and continue fighting us and probably even take some land. But what we can hope for is that Nukar will soon die. At that point, I think Talas will be the only one left among the Aserai. And then we don't have to think about them again. What happened there, man? I thought I had 20 days. Either way, that wasn't enough time for us to make it all the way down south, so we would have lost that either way. Oh, you know what it was? It's because every day there's a quest active, I can't find it now, the numbers tick up, and so it must have hit 2,000. Well, here we go. So, the next stage. I suppose it's fitting that this happens in episode 150. Guess we shouldn't have skipped that one quest that we skipped. We now have to eliminate the Northern Empire, the Western Empire, and the Southern Empire. These guys are all leading an alliance against us, so that's a change in terminology, I suppose. And war progress, you can see against the Northern and the Southern Empire is at -100, whereas against the Western Empire, it's at -5. Okay. How do I go about this? All right, here's how we go about this. Let's take a look at the situation here. So the Northern Empire is 2,000 strong, the Southern Empire is 1,000 strong, the Western Empire is 5,000 strong. Take a look at the Northern Empire. We will see Kaltos and Lestharos are new clans that have joined Ostikos, Legion of the Betrayed, or mercenaries. So the Northern Empire gets 2 new clans. The Southern Empire gets Zabalas and Petros. Nope, I guess they already had Petros. Okay, so just Zabalas for these guys. Okay, fair enough. And the Western Empire gets, I think, Cortasis. Just sworn they get another one as well. I might be mistaken. My point being, it's messy. It's messy. It's not just a matter of these tiny little wars being declared, it's a matter of new clans being added as well. Which just adds to their numbers. And just makes things a bit more challenging. At the end of the day, I guess I think I was a bit more concerned about this than maybe necessary. Though it is daunting. It is daunting. There's no support for any pieces. Fair enough, fair enough. We will end this war with the Aserai. And this Imperial War is going to be something special. I wasn't expecting it to kick off quite like this, but hey, you know what? It has kicked off. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. For now, we stay focused on, as I said before, old friends, old foes. Alright, come on now. Gotta get this done quickly, so let's go ahead and close these. I want to look at playback and see what I missed there in terms of the time we had. I think we had 20 days for that quest, but it was that the bar fills up over time. And we didn't have enough time. We wouldn't have had enough time to head down south anyway, so you know what, it's fine. There's nothing we could have done about that. And this is actually not bad. This is actually not bad. It's not as bad as I was anticipating. Maybe they tweaked it in the latest update or something. Because again, this isn't the only game of Bannerlord I play. So it's possible they tweaked it. And glad. If that's the case, I'm glad. Nonetheless, we'll make quick work over here, and then we gotta figure out what the situation is, the greater situation. Anzikin has escaped. We gotta, again, head to Myzea as well to make sure our Tulul is... Sorry about that. There's a loud noise from outside that I didn't want the mic to pick up. I want to make sure that Tulul is out there, you know, forming a party and whatnot as well. Come on, come on, come on. Break this wall. There we go. Beautiful. Walls are broken. Andros is heading after Anira. Dynastica is under siege once more. Great. Hopefully somebody will rescue it. If not myself, then somebody else. And we'll see what happens with this Imperial War. But first, check out our party. Come on now. And I guess I gotta be a bit more careful this time around, right? Before I get pin-cushioned right at the beginning of the battle. How long we have waited for this moment. No vassals to stop us this time. No demands for peace. Lead the assault. Let's do this. And again, I guess I do have to tell all my soldiers to advance, right? Learn something from that previous siege. Let's do this. Do this auto-deploy first. Get rid of the Trebs. That's a nice position for this one. Someone should be able to get some hits in, actually. Like, anyway, I'm not gonna risk it. That one, too, should be able to get some good, clean hits in. But probably more friendly fire than anything else. Battering ram is out. We're gonna be back over here. We'll ride on up through here, I think. See what we can get done. It seems pretty much like an open field back there, so we should be okay. I think we're good to begin. Do this. Looks like some of them are moving. Looks like they're all moving, actually. Alright, very well. Let's go. I didn't have to give an order this time around. Oh, are they moving? Or are they standing still? Fans, come on now. Of course, we take the first loss here. Move in. Ride through. Ooh. We will get pin cushioned over here. Board now. Alright. This is not ideal. We're taking a lot of losses, actually. Ooh, I've made a mistake. I've made a horrible mistake. Well, at least I'm keeping these archers from firing at my men, but you can see we're taking a lot of damage, actually. Nice, alright. Not getting any clean hits over here. Come on. What is going on? We're taking a lot of losses. Guys firing away at us over here as well. Pull back. Come on now. Nice, finally. Okay, oh dear. We're okay, we're okay. Hanging in there. I don't know if we'll make it to the end of the battle, but dueling a bunch of archers back over here. We are surrounded. It's like 20 versus 1, so. Ah, down I go. I knew I pulled the trigger a little too early there. What was this massacre, though? We took a lot of losses. We took a lot of losses, and now things have turned around. I think the advance order just wasn't working for us there. Guys up over here. Got a rear charge in here. Come on now, man. Maybe it's just that we have so many recruits and stuff, actually. That would make sense. We have been picking up a lot of recruits over the last couple of spots. I really should not have pushed up that far. I guess that's what happens when you when I sit down for 2 hours straight and haven't done siege battles in a very long time. A little rusty there, I suppose. A little rusty. That rust must be cleaned off as quickly as possible. There are much bigger fights to come. Been okay over here. We got this tower over here next. We'll be good. The opening act of that battle, though, I think I was spending more time concerned about how much red I was seeing than how much red I was seeing, if you catch my meaning. Well done, though, man. Well done. Well done. Finally, Gau's castle, that northern hold, has fallen. At what cost? No nobles fell. 115 men died. Quite a few. It's no small number. It is no small number. It looks like, yeah, there were a couple of recruits here and there. I mean, it's not like it's only low-quality units that fell, but yeah, look at that, 22 Valanian recruits. Alright, okay, a bit more understandable, a bit more reasonable at that point. Feels as though it must be mostly recruits. Well done. The Aserai no longer have any holdings. Ooh, hello. Some legionaries, some looters, some trained infantrymen. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get, which is all of them, so thank you. And a few prisoners we have room for as well. And leave some behind. Mercenary swordsmen, for example, in exchange for Aserai veteran infantry. Well, these are actually not too shabby. Not too shabby. Grab a couple of these guys. Go and grab these guys, sure. Grab these guys as well. Mamluk Heavy Cav, don't mind if I do. Alright. Leave what behind? There's 8 archers, hired blades. Hire the Gilman, at least. Rival warriors. We had a bunch of militia, yeah, militia spearmen. Leave them behind. Cool. That's good enough for me. All done here. It's a castle. I could leave them behind in a dungeon, but no point. Pick up all the loot. There it is. Gau's castle is taken. We'll show them mercy, of course. Formativing not very happy about that. Neither is De Courtain, but that'll all be fixed in due time. Okay, what is the situation at Gau's castle? It is a complete, like, backwater place. This place has not been built up at all. At all. Build a militia ground first. Upgrade those walls. Build the training fields. I don't even, like, everything needs to be built. Everything needs to be built. Sure, let's do that. Why not? Drop a bunch of money behind 500 days. There we go, down to 27. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. At least it's something. I might have to leave a garrison behind, considering how exposed it is. Alright, what's going on over here? Anaira is under siege. Excellent, so is Dynastica, though. We could ride all the way down to Dynastica and try and defend it. Buzid up over here, engaging Akrum's party. Okay. We don't have the influence we need for peace with the Khuzait, which is unfortunate. Yeah, no support either. See, truth be told, even though we're at war with these three, it's like, the thing is, I don't know where they're going to be coming from. And I also, if we take a look at our quest over here really quickly, we got to eliminate these guys. The only one we've seen any quote-unquote success with is the Western Empire. Even though the Southern Empire and the Northern Empire are basically non-existent, we do not have it at 100. And that's some nonsense. It's like they've been eliminated. They shouldn't be. How do I get this number up there? I guess I just defeat them in battle. How many times am I going to have to do that to get this up to 100? Right? The Western Empire, at least, we're at -5 over here as opposed to -100, so we can make some progress over here and maybe see. Well, I don't actually know. I don't actually know. The Khuzait concern me a little bit. I do wonder if I shouldn't, head down to Dynastica. If I leave Gauss Castle over here empty, I wouldn't be surprised if the Western Empire just kind of comes through. Dynastica, siege camp has been built. They've got, the assault has begun. 1,000 soldiers. Oof. Let's up our cohesion over here, first of all. And here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. We are 700 strong. Approximately 800. 1,000 strong over here, their army. Andros is only 237 strong. If Dynastica falls, this army marches up towards Anaira and eliminates Andros. And I guess he's marching alone right now, so he's waiting for soldiers to gather. He's waiting for the banners to gather. But I don't think they're going to arrive in time. If we ride down, it'll take us some time. We might not make it to Dynastica, but this army will have taken some damage. They might be down to about 800 or so soldiers, right? Give or take. We might be able to take them on and eliminate them. And at that point, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 parties that we can take prisoner. That will buy us a lot of time. That will buy us a tremendous amount of time to fight the Western Empire and the Northern Empire and whatever. Fight all the empires while the Khuzait try to regroup, reorganize, and strike us again. I feel like that's the way to go. Where are other armies? Lex over here. Andros is over here. Buzid is up over here, engaging Akrum. Wish I could see what that engagement looks like. With your 690 soldiers. I hope you win that one, buddy. And again, we gotta get to Myzea as well to get Ulul out there. But the thing is, if I go up there, I don't think I'll be able to get down here quickly enough. Time is of the essence, right? Because every second that these guys march around after the siege, they'll be able to heal up. And I can't let that happen. Cannot let that happen. It's gonna be a wild one. It's gonna be a wild one. Next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session, but I feel like this is a very poetic point at which to end episode 150 of this epic journey of ours, this grand saga. The war with the Aserai does continue, yes, but they hold nothing. Banu Hulyan has one man left, Nukar. Far from him, Banu Atij has Thalas. The Aserai hold no lands. Multiple wars. No allies, no friends but each other. This war is basically done. They will harass us, they will bother us, but time will take Nukar. He is 62. And then Thalas is, how old is Thalas? Is he even listed here? Not even listed here. So if Nukar is 62, Thalas is 52. He has some time left in him still. He has some time left to harass us and bother us and be a thorn in general. But Unkeed's legacy has largely, more or less, been wiped out today. Next session, we momentarily turn our attention to the Khazate, and then we start dealing with the Imperial forces. They are weak, they are just widespread is the problem. And hopefully the Battanians don't declare war on us anytime too soon. I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. I actually quite enjoyed today's session. Personally, the last couple of sessions, I've been pretty transparent about this. They have certainly drawn my ire, dancing back and forth and feeling like not much progress has been made. But today, between eliminating the Aserai holdings and actually just by sheer mistake, by sheer error, allowing the conspiracy to, or the stopping of the conspiracy to trigger, I guess, is the way to phrase it, I feel like there is a bit of reinvigoration over here. I hope you all feel the same. Folks, if you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know down below that you would like to see more of this story unfold on the channel. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, from Gauss Castle, I bid you farewell.